Have you ever wondered if Jesus' words foretold events that have yet to unfold? Imagine a prophecy so profound, it could reshape the way we see the world today. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover a revelation that might just challenge everything you thought you knew. Let's dive into the mystery together. Throughout history, the words of Jesus have sparked faith, inspired hope, and guided millions. But hidden within those teachings are prophecies, predictions that some believe are still waiting to come true. These aren't just ancient words. They resonate with uncanny relevance in today's turbulent times. In this video, we'll explore the skepticism surrounding these prophecies, delve into their potential meanings, and uncover one shocking prediction that will leave you questioning everything. As we unravel these mysteries, we want to hear from you. What do you think about the possibility of ancient prophecies shaping our future? Share your thoughts in the comments as we embark on this journey together. Part 1. The skepticism around prophecy. Have you ever wondered why prophecies often spark such intense debate? What if the doubts we feel aren't a rejection of prophecy, but an invitation to explore its deeper truths? Imagine uncovering a message that was always there, waiting to be understood. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you might just see prophecy in a whole new light. Prophecies have fascinated humanity for millennia. From the cryptic words of ancient oracles to the profound teachings of religious figures, these predictions have inspired hope, fear, and curiosity. Yet, despite their allure, prophecies are often met with skepticism. Why is that? Is it simply because they're hard to believe, or is there something deeper at play? Today, we'll explore why prophecies evoke such strong reactions, and why even the most faithful sometimes wrestle with doubt. 1. The nature of skepticism. Let's start by examining the skeptics. One of the most common critiques of prophecy is its vagueness. Skeptics argue that many predictions are so ambiguous they could apply to almost any event. Think of phrases like, "There will be great turmoil," or "A leader will rise in the East." Without specifics, these statements can seem like mere guesswork dressed up as insight. Then there's the question of evidence. In an age where science and logic dominate, people expect proof. They want hard data, measurable outcomes, and tangible results. Prophecies, rooted in faith and interpretation, often lack the kind of concrete evidence that skeptics demand. This makes it easy to dismiss them as coincidence or fabrication. But skepticism isn't just about logic. Sometimes it's about emotion. Believing in a prophecy means accepting the possibility of events beyond our control. For many, that's a frightening thought. It's easier to dismiss the unknown than to face it head-on. 2. The fear factor. This brings us to another layer of skepticism. Fear. Prophecies often predict upheaval, conflict, or change, things that naturally unsettle us. Imagine hearing a prophecy about a coming disaster. Even if it's vague, the idea plants a seed of worry. What if it's true? What if it happens tomorrow or next year or in your lifetime? The fear of the unknown can make it easier to dismiss prophecies than to confront their implications. Fear doesn't just affect skeptics. It also impacts believers. For those with faith, accepting a prophecy can feel like stepping into a story where the ending is already written. It's a humbling reminder of humanity's limitations and a challenge to trust in something greater than ourselves. 3. The paradox of faith and doubt. This brings us to an intriguing paradox: the coexistence of faith and doubt. Faith, by definition, requires belief in the unseen. It's about trust, not proof. But human nature craves certainty. Even the most devout can struggle when faced with predictions that challenge their understanding of the world. Have you ever believed in something deeply, only to second-guess yourself later? That's the tension at the heart of prophecy. It asks us to trust, to believe, to hope, even when the path ahead is unclear. And that's not always easy. 4. Why prophecies endure. Despite the skepticism, prophecies persist. Why? Because they tap into something universal. They speak to our desire to understand the future, to make sense of the chaos around us, and to find meaning in the unfolding of time. Whether you see them as divine messages, psychological insights, or cultural artifacts, prophecies have a way of capturing our imagination. Here's a question for you. Have you ever doubted something, only to later discover it held a deeper truth? Think about that moment of realization. Could prophecies work the same way, revealing their meaning only to those willing to look beyond their doubts? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. And stay with us, because in the next segment, we'll dive into the actual words of the prophecies themselves. What do they say, and what could they mean for us today? You won't want to miss it. Before we move on, take a moment to reflect. What do you think fuels the skepticism around prophecies? Is it the lack of evidence, the fear of the unknown, or something else entirely? Let us know in the comments below. If this discussion has piqued your curiosity, hit the like button and share this video with someone who loves exploring mysteries. And don't forget to subscribe to Ancient Faith Explorations. Let's uncover these secrets together. Part 2. The content of the prophecies. What if the words spoken over 2,000 years ago are not just ancient musings, but a blueprint for events unfolding today? Wars, famines, and celestial signs. These are not just fragments of a bygone era. Could it be that Jesus' prophecies are a roadmap, guiding us through the chaos of modern times? Stay tuned, because what you're about to discover may forever change the way you see the world. Today, we delve into the profound and often enigmatic prophecies attributed to Jesus. These ancient words have sparked countless debates and interpretations over the centuries. But what do they mean for us here and now? Could they be the key to understanding the challenges we face in the modern world? Together, let's unravel the layers of these prophecies, breaking them down piece by piece to explore their deeper significance and uncover how they might be pointing to our present and future. 1. Prophecy of wars and conflict. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. These words, spoken millennia ago, have an eerily contemporary resonance. From ancient skirmishes to the global conflicts of the 20th century and the ongoing tensions of today, the cycle of war seems unending. But is there a deeper meaning hidden within this prophecy? Some scholars argue that this prediction is not simply about physical warfare, but about the pervasive conflicts that plague humanity on every level. Think of ideological clashes, political polarization, and even interpersonal disputes. Could Jesus have been pointing to the ways human nature itself perpetuates division and strife? There's another layer to consider: the role of technology in modern warfare. From cyber attacks to the looming specter of AI-driven conflict, today's wars are fought in ways unimaginable in ancient times. Could this be part of the prophecy's fulfillment? A warning about the evolving nature of conflict and its consequences? 2. Signs in the heavens. There will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. Few lines from Scripture have captivated the imagination quite like this one. Over the centuries, people have looked to the skies for evidence of divine intervention, interpreting everything from eclipses to comets as signs of something greater. In recent years, phenomena like blood moons and solar eclipses have reignited interest in this prophecy. But are these celestial events mere coincidences, or do they carry a deeper significance? Some theologians suggest that these signs are reminders of our place in the universe and of forces far beyond our control. And what about modern scientific discoveries? From the exploration of distant galaxies to the detection of gravitational waves, humanity's understanding of the cosmos has expanded dramatically. Could these advancements be part of what Jesus was referring to? Perhaps the signs in the heavens are not just warnings, but invitations to reflect on the interconnectedness of all things. 3. Famines and natural disasters. Another prophecy that resonates powerfully today is the warning of famines and earthquakes in various places. In an era marked by climate change, environmental degradation, and resource scarcity, these words feel uncomfortably relevant. But beyond the literal interpretation, there's a metaphorical dimension to consider. A famine isn't just a lack of food. It can also represent a deeper hunger for truth, connection, and spiritual nourishment. Similarly, an earthquake can symbolize a profound shift or upheaval, whether in society, politics, or personal life. Take a moment to think about this. Are we living through a spiritual famine today? Is the world experiencing a kind of collective earthquake, shaking the foundations of our beliefs and systems? These questions challenge us to look beyond the surface and consider the broader implications of these ancient warnings. 4. The role of interpretation. One of the most fascinating aspects of prophecy is its open-ended nature. Over the centuries, countless interpretations have emerged, each reflecting the context and concerns of its time. Some view Jesus' prophecies as literal predictions of specific events, while others see them as allegories with timeless relevance. Consider the idea that prophecy is cyclical rather than linear. What if the events described by Jesus are not confined to a single moment in history, but repeat in patterns, each time revealing new layers of meaning? This perspective suggests that prophecy is not a static message, but a living one, speaking to every generation in unique ways. There's also the question of personal interpretation. How do these prophecies resonate with you as an individual? Do they feel like distant, abstract concepts, or do they strike a chord in your own life? Reflecting on these questions can open up new avenues of understanding and connection. 5. Prophecies and modern challenges. The warnings of wars, celestial signs, and natural disasters are not just relics of the past. They are strikingly relevant to the challenges we face today. But what do they mean for us as individuals and as a global community? If we take these prophecies seriously, they invite us to confront some uncomfortable truths. They ask us to examine our priorities, our relationships, and our role in the larger story of humanity. At the same time, they offer hope and guidance, reminding us that even in the midst of turmoil, there is a purpose and a plan. For example, consider the prophecy of famine. In a world where millions go hungry, this warning calls us to action, urging us to address the root causes of inequality and suffering. Similarly, the prophecy of wars challenges us to seek peace, not just on a global scale, but in our daily lives. Now, let's turn the spotlight on you. Which of these prophecies do you find most compelling? Is it the prediction of wars, the signs in the heavens, or the warnings about famine and natural disasters? Or is there another aspect that resonates with you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your perspective is a vital part of this exploration. And here's a teaser. In the next segment, we'll uncover a prophecy so profound and shocking that it might just change the way you view everything we've discussed so far. You won't want to miss it. Before we continue, take a moment to join the conversation. What do you think these ancient warnings mean for us today? Are they predictions, metaphors, or something entirely different? Leave your insights in the comments below. And if this journey through the mysteries of prophecy has sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Ancient Faith Explorations, and hit the notification bell. Together, let's uncover the secrets of the past and their impact on our present and future. Part 3. The Shocking Revelation. A prophecy that challenges everything. Did you know there is one prophecy of Jesus that has baffled minds and stirred debates for centuries? A prophecy so profound and mysterious, it forces us to ask, are we living in the times he foretold? Stick around, because what we're about to uncover may change how you see the world forever. 1. A mystery that defies time. Throughout history, prophecies have always intrigued and unsettled us. But among all the predictions, one stands out, a revelation from Jesus himself about the end of the age. What if this prophecy isn't merely about some distant future, but about a transformation already underway? What if the signs aren't just coming, they're here? Today, we'll unravel this enigma, exploring interpretations that could redefine how we think about time, faith, and destiny. Stay with us as we delve into a revelation that might just leave you questioning everything. 2. The prophecy, words that echo through time. Let's revisit the Gospel of Matthew, where Jesus' words shake the foundations of understanding. There will be wars and rumors of wars, Nation will rise against nation, and there will be signs in the heavens. At first glance, these may sound like apocalyptic warnings, but what if there's more to them? Many interpret these statements as literal descriptions of catastrophic events, but others suggest they are metaphors, pointing to a deeper, spiritual upheaval. Could it be that Jesus was not simply warning of chaos, but describing a profound shift, a moment when humanity's understanding of itself would change forever? Think about it. Wars aren't just battles with weapons. Aren't we also at war within ourselves, grappling with moral conflicts and struggling to find meaning in a world increasingly divided? And what about the signs in the heavens? Could they refer to celestial phenomena or something more symbolic, like revelations or breakthroughs that change how we see the universe? 3. Interpretations through the ages. Over centuries, theologians and historians have tried to decode these words. One school of thought sees them as a roadmap for the apocalypse, a future event where the world as we know it will end, but others propose a more nuanced view, that the end of the age refers not to the destruction of the world, but to the end of an era, a spiritual awakening, a paradigm shift. Let's consider an example. In the 19th century, some scholars link these prophecies to scientific revolutions. The rise of technologies like the telegraph and the steam engine were seen as signs of an unfolding new world. In the 20th century, others pointed to world wars and the space race as evidence of Jesus' predictions coming true. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. In our modern era, with advances in artificial intelligence, climate change, and global connectivity, some argue we're witnessing the ultimate signs, indications that humanity is reaching a tipping point. 4. The prophecy in today's world. Now, here's the revelation that will challenge everything you thought you knew. What if the prophecy of Jesus isn't about a singular catastrophic event, but about an ongoing transformation? What if we're not waiting for the end of the age, but living through it right now? Take a moment to reflect on the world around us. Unprecedented political upheavals, rapid technological advances that outpace our ethical frameworks, a planet crying out for balance as natural disasters become more frequent. Could these be the signs Jesus described? Even more startling is the idea that this prophecy isn't just about external events. Many believe it's also about an inner transformation, a call for humanity to evolve spiritually. Wars and famines aren't just physical realities. They mirror the inner conflicts and hunger for purpose we all face. And here's the kicker. What if Jesus' words were never meant to scare us, but to prepare us, to inspire us to rise above fear and division, and to embrace a higher calling? Are the signs unfolding before our eyes? So, what do you think? Could it be that we're living in the very times Jesus foretold? Are these prophecies unfolding right now, or are they yet to come? We want to hear your thoughts. Do you see these signs in the world around you? Share your perspective in the comments below. And if this has made you think differently, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more explorations into ancient wisdom and its meaning today. Jesus' prophecy about the end of the age is more than just words on a page. It's a call to look deeper at the world, at each other, and at ourselves. Whether you believe it's a warning of things to come or a description of what's already happening, one thing is clear. These words hold power. As we navigate these times, let's remember the essence of Jesus' message, a call to faith, hope, and love, even in the midst of uncertainty. Because no matter what the future holds, how we respond to it is what truly defines us. Thank you for watching and being part of this journey. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep exploring the mysteries of faith and history with us. To summarize, the prophecies of Jesus remain as compelling as they are mysterious. From predictions of global turmoil to glimpses of hope, these ancient words still spark wonder and debate. But what's undeniable is their power to make us reflect on our lives and our place in history. We want to hear from you. What do you think these prophecies mean for our future? Drop a comment below, and let's keep the conversation going. If you found this video thought-provoking, hit that like button, Share it with someone who loves exploring ancient mysteries. And don't forget to subscribe to Ancient Faith Explorations. Turn on notifications so you never miss another journey into the wisdom of the past. See you in the next video.